you're going to figure out very quickly whether you like the way that person shows love. And if they've told you how they show love and you can't receive or feel or accept love that way, then they're just not the right person for you.
So please join me in giving a warm welcome to Shetty.
It means the world to me that you showed up. Thank you so much for being here for the Dating Reset. Thank you. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. But I'm sure many of you have questions. I'm sure many of you, I know, submitted questions as well. And so the team kind of gathered the submitted questions they could hear repeatedly. And so I'm going to invite Lauren now, who's actually going to read out some names of different people who've got questions. And she's going to bring a mic over to you, and so you can ask your question. So I don't know who's it going to go to. And over to you, Lauren. Give Lauren a round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much.
All right, so I'm looking for Livy List. Livy, are you here? Hi. Okay.
I love that. I'm so enthusiastic.
Hi, Jay.
Hey, Livy. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm really good.
My question for you is, regarding love, what do you wish you could tell yourself in your 20s?
I'm still in my 20s. I would say you're not behind. You're not slow. You're not late. Don't try to rush connection. It's not something that moves fast. Love's more like a marathon, not a sprint. And if I'm trying to run to get it right now, I may settle for something less than I deserve. It's not just about what people tell me, it's about what they show me consistently, not just once or twice. And I'd say to myself to be patient, because the best will definitely be saved for last. That every experience, every moment, every interaction I've been through was preparing me for the person that I was meant to be with. And that I shouldn't see it as wasted time, lost effort, or wasted energy. It was all part of the preparation. So I hope that helps.
It was amazing. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you for your question. Thanks so much.
All right, Jeremy Ward. I'm looking for Michelle Sadrina Pledger.
Michelle, I feel like we spent a lot of time together today.
Yes, you're on my vision board, so God is just manifesting. My vision board is being interviewed on your podcast. We'll start with the dating thing first. So, Shetty, I would like to know, how would you distinguish accepting someone for who they are, which you talk about in podcast books, from settling for mediocrity?
To me, this makes me think about standards. I think you know if your standards are too high if you don't give someone a second chance because they didn't make a good first impression. I think you know that your standards are too high if you're trying to fear settling, but then actually it makes you fear connection. I think your standards are too high if your standards are not setting the bar, but they're building walls. And I think a lot of us, our standards are too high if it's making us look down on others. Your standards are not meant to make you tower over others. They're meant to ground you in what's really important to you. And so when you're deciding on whether you're settling for mediocrity or whether you're accepting someone for who they are, I think you know if you're settling when you've asked that person how they show love. And if they've told you how they show love and you can't receive or feel or accept love that way, then they're just not the right person for you. So ask them, how do you show love? And if what they say, you feel it, you experience it, you believe it, then it doesn't matter. They may show it in a different way than what you expected. But if you don't feel it, you don't believe it, it doesn't connect and resonate with you, then it doesn't really matter whether you're settling or whether you're meeting expectations. They're just not the right person. So I hope that helps.
It does. Thank you.
Yeah, and I look forward to you coming on my podcast one day.
All right, Alinka Casipos.
Jay, my question for you is, what's one thing people often overlook but should absolutely ask early in dating?
Oh, yeah. So one of them is definitely, how do you show love? What I was just saying to Michelle is one of the most important questions, because you're going to figure out very quickly whether you like the way that person shows love, whether you notice it. I've met so many people who are like, I love her. I don't get why she doesn't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, how does she not know I love her? I always show up. I always turn up. I'm always there when she needs me. But then that person never asked you how you show love. And you never asked them. And so that person's loving you in a way that you don't see it, or you're loving them in a way they don't feel it. And so how do you show love is one of my favorite questions. And the second question is, what do you need when you're sad? Because usually when someone's sad or having a bad day or having a rough time, we go into fix-it mode. And we do all these things. We'll mold ourselves, we'll cancel plans, we'll change our schedule. And we're like, look, I showed up for you. And that person's like, I just needed a hug. I just needed space. And I think we don't know what people need when they're sad. And so we give them what we think they need. And that either pushes them away or makes us feel resentment because we molded ourselves and changed ourselves. And so figuring out very early on, what do you need when you're sad? Don't make me guess. I don't want to guess. And I don't want you to guess. I want to tell you as well. I'm not going to play games. I'm not going to hope that you over-deliver and over-promise and over-give. I'm not going to play that game with you. Just tell me. Just tell me how to be with you when you're sad and you're having a rough day, because we're going to have many of those. It took me a long time to learn that with my wife. I probably didn't ask that question. I probably never asked that question. I probably waited to figure it out. And I'm definitely the fix-it kind of person and wanting to solve every problem. And she's just like, I need space. I don't want to talk to you for 2 days, right? Like whatever it is. It's just such an interesting thing that as soon as you figure that out, it just solves so many issues.
Thank you, that's really helpful.
Thank you so much.
All right, we're gonna find E.L. Booker.
My question for you is, how do you find or build a deeper connection within a dating culture that is so filled with instant gratification?
Mate, where are you from?
London.
Yeah, where?
London. I grew up out by Watford.
Oh yeah, that's where my wife's from.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then St. John's Wood.
When did you move out here?
5 years ago. Yeah.
Nice. I moved out here 7 years ago.
Nice. Yeah. It's a nice change.
That's awesome, man. I've always believed that people are deeper than we think, better than we think, kinder than we believe, and have more to offer than meets the eyes. I genuinely believe that, because I've been really fortunate in my life to get to know people, clients, people that I guide, coach on a really deep level. And no matter how funny, amazing, incredible they are on the surface, there's a depth beneath everyone. When we were planning this event, I was really intrigued and curious as to, in a city that gets so much judgment for being shallow, and a city that gets so much judgment for being surface level, I was like, where are we gonna go? And I think you and me can both agree, as London boys, there's connection here in this room right now. There's people who've been vulnerable and had meaningful conversations already, shared stuff that I found to be extremely profound. And the reason I'm naming all those things is because I think what you're doing is